Welcome to Selly Nation, Season 4, Week 6, Episode 2. We have a game here between the Dogs, sponsored by Ash's Bakeshop, and the Bandits, sponsored by TNT Elite Hoops. Gator, what are you looking for this game?
I'm actually looking for Dame to shoot over 50% this game. I feel like he hasn't quite played to the normal standards that he plays. And then I'm looking for
tip.
Yeah, that's a good tip. I'm looking for Montel to get another monstrous double-double.
That's a possibility. I like it. And then here
Marcus doing what Marcus does, which isn't normally that.
I think he expected a teammate to be there.
Yeah,
that was it.
And I'm looking for Josue to get plus/minus 5 calls.
We're looking for an intentional foul to start the game, actually.
Wow, we got off some sort of technical, I guess?
We have
Big Bird showing his Big Bird.
Big Bird taking the intentional foul despite being on the bench. So there's going to be an interesting ruling here.
Yeah, it
on
looks
his
like
good
it's
friend,
a technical
former Officer
foul.
Landis.
I think it's a technical foul. I don't know what ends up happening. All right, well, Mike makes the first.
Captain Franchise. One free throw.
Not sure what's going on, though.
It's an interesting friendship, those two.
Nick, what happened? Kyle jumped on his back off the bench, I'm guessing.
Assault, potentially.
Yeah, on former Detective Landis.
Which is a heightened crime.
Oh, that could have been a backcourt right there. He didn't quite fully cross. And Dom with the first bucket of the day.
What a smooth move that was by Dom.
Yeah, he definitely makes it look easy out there. And Lord knows, I wish I could do the things that he does.
He is a deceptively big guy, too, so to move like that is impressive.
And good rebound from Ryan to Mike. Past the detective.
That's been Franchise's MO since he was born. It's just to get out in transition.
I don't know. Oh, good shot. But I'm looking for a foul when he's leaning all over the place.
And I would say that's a candidate for the sweet finish of the day, brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop.
If you're looking for a unique cookie, look no further. One of the fluffiest in the market.
Delicious.
Some might even say delectable.
Ooh, delightful.
Stupendous.
Scrumptious.
Scrumdiddlyumptious.
All this is happening while the Dogs are just dribbling around the ball.
They're making it look easy with their dribbling skills. And Parker to Josue. A little bit of a push off.
It looks like he was looking to kind of get the ball back to him on that one, but it's okay. We're still in the perimeter here. Here we go again. Oh, this looks like a shot for Parker.
Yup, and it's... thought it was going to be good. Good rebound by Dame.
Slightly off the mark. Parker's
Dame
a good perimeter shooter.
Good play. And Dame with the bucket.
He's a great one-on-one player.
He really is.
Not a 1v1 guy.
Don't you mean 5v5 god?
Every level of basketball god.
Yeah, he's just a basketball player.
Franchise.
Yeah. We're talking about other teammates, and we're seeing the Dogs just putting on a show again. Do you think it's going to be a repeat of what the Dogs did to the Reapers last week?
No, I don't think so. I think that as the Bandits just throw the ball into the next gym. That was almost an assault on a small child.
Wow. And so far it's looking good on the over-under with over 5 fouls that Josue's going to draw.
Well, that's an interesting stat line for an over-under.
Yeah, I think...
Did you see that on the Selly Take podcast?
I did not. This was actually my own.
Oh,
yeah.
It's your own over-under.
Yeah, had to. I mean, Mitch puts in a good showing when it comes to that stuff.
So, I think when it comes to the Dogs, we forget they might have lost Brandon Benton for the season.
What ended up happening?
That's their center. I believe it's a shoulder injury.
Oh, when did that happen? Was it against my team, or was it against
I think it's like off season. I think it was during a practice session.
Wow.
So he potentially is out for the year.
That's a huge loss.
They've now gotten smaller. They played without him last week, but it didn't really matter because they didn't really play anybody.
100%. Postway with the make from the free throw.
So if you're the Dogs, how do you make up for that? You have to keep attacking the rim.
And it's interesting because Parker's back to playing the center of the team. Missed by Dame. Do you think other players are going to end up coming up big? And Dom with the three. Ooh.
What I think happens here is the Dogs came into the season with a big three. You had Franchise, Dom, and Josue. Now I think you rely on them a little bit more.
Oh, good look there.
That's a great rebound by Josue. Boxing out a bigger player, taking the ball up the court.
Oh, that could have been a foul right there. All right, it's Dogs ball.
You've just got to wonder where the Bandits go for offense when they really need it.
They would usually go to Dame. Dean really has been a bit non-existent on it. Hasn't quite hit the same number of threes that he normally hits. Ooh, that was a little bit of a carry, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It looks like a foul. They're calling a reach.
No, I'm talking about that one before that foul.
Oh, the one that wasn't called.
Yes, 100%.
We carry a lot in this league. We just ignore it as a potential call.
As a normal, yeah. Dean playing aggressive D.
Dean and Franchise, two players that have clearly been spending time in the gym. Because that was tough to get that ball in bounds.
There's a big spin. Stays.
So I was watching the Selly Takes podcast this week, presented by YouTube.
Presented by YouTube?
Presented on YouTube, so technically presented by YouTube.
I was about to say, when did we start getting sponsorships from YouTube?
Huge sponsorship there. Presented on YouTube.
For YouTube.
Through YouTube.
It was a bit of an offensive foul, I believe hooking.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a push-off. Yeah. What I was going to say is they actually set the over-under this game for Dean made threes
1.5,
at 2.5.
Right? 2.5, wow.
That seems lofty compared to how the season's been going thus far. But if there's anybody that could just catch fire, Dean's arguably the best three-point shooter in the league.
I mean, I guess you could say that. He quite hasn't been hitting like he normally does.
That's what I mean.
I'd say I put more money on Ant for that. He's been consistent all year.
Oh, this season for sure. Yeah. I just meant historically, who can you rely on for three-point shooting? It's always typically been Dean.
Yeah, no, as far as this team, yeah, I would definitely say that. Pat is in the running. He has had a few games to where he's caught fire. Although, after doing some of the stats, they're like 3 of 10 or 3 of 11 on three-point. And that's not the best percentage you want to have. Good pass. Oh. Wow.
You technically cannot do that. That is supposed to be a goaltend, even if the ball's already off the rim.
Definitely.
You are not.
But you got to think, Yusuf, this is his first reffing appearance and is in the actual group chat that knows this said rule.
That's true, although what I will point out is that is a rule at every level of basketball in the
100%.
world. Even in Pee Wee basketball, which basically doesn't exist, and the guys are too small to touch the backboard.
Are we talking Junior Magic?
Everything.
Yeah. I'm a big Junior Magic fan.
Nice in and out dribble by Dame. Nice mid-range jump shot, but 2 on the board.
Yeah. That's what his consistent game has been all season. Like, he can hit threes, but as soon as he gets within that paint, it's done. He's riding with the three.
The best teams have always been able to hit that mid-range jump shot. It's easy offense.
Agreed. And his team needs to bail Marcus out on that one. You can't just let and stay still. You always got to be moving. Especially that's how Marcus hits you in stride.
Marcus, everybody knows, a very accomplished point guard. He was waiting for somebody to come down the lane. Body too slow there. Turnover because everybody's out of sync.
Good pass by Ryan.
It's a nice floater.
We're looking at it. It's 12-4. Much better start than last week on this. It wasn't quite a blowout. At least it's going to be a little closer.
I would say so. So while we have this first half timeout, we want to let you know that this timeout is presented to you by Pest Patrol of Central Florida. They're a family-owned and operated business. They offer quick response time, honest assessments, and quality service.
That's great.
Perhaps that's why the customers consistently give them such high ratings and customer satisfaction.
That's great.
They offer lawn and pest control services to Orange, Osceola, Seminole, Lake, and Polk counties.
That's a lot of counties to be on.
It's a ton of counties.
Yeah, that's a lot of ground to cover.
Visit pestpatrol1.com to learn more. That's pestpatrol1.com.
I'm definitely going to learn more because summer months coming up, a lot of bugs tend to come out. Specifically in Florida, a lot of the rain brings a lot of bugs into houses. So that's something I'm going to go ahead and visit myself, being over in the Osceola County.
Also, something to keep an eye out for here. We don't yet have a contender for Pesty Player of the Day.
It's very true.
So we haven't seen a lot of defense in this game just yet.
Mike tends to do that. It's definitely something I'm looking forward to. This season is the playoffs. I don't know about you, but
you're feeling 22.
I'm feeling 22. Taylor Swift, give us a call over here. Join us in the league.
This year I'll be feeling 32.
Ha! You and me both. Marcus's patented signature delay spin to a Dean wide open.
We're gonna call that a pass.
Should be.
It's not, but it is.
Yeah.
Good defense by Josue, except for coming down at the very end there.
In all honesty, to hear an argument from him is hilarious because he gets the same calls on the other end.
It is true, but that's usually what you see from perimeter players.
100%. Let's see if Marcus can put down a free throw.
Easy.
And good. First one good.
Easy money sniper.
Not to be confused with Kevin Durant.
No. Kevin Durant is not playing in this league.
Yeah, it's a shame. We reached out to him.
It'd be quite an addition.
Yeah.
How many points do you think Kevin Durant could score in this league in a 40-minute running clock?
Easily 60.
Yeah, and that's if he's going easy.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which he tends to do.
Because it's easy money sniper. Nice finish from Josue.
As soon as he gets in with the paint, he tends to always finish.
Yep. You know what people forget?
Big.
He's a lefty, is he not?
He is.
So people always go to that right hand. He's had 2 finishes with the left hand. People are just not used to guarding the perimeter offhand. Big rebound by Dom there in traffic. And that's it, pushing the pace.
And wow! Big play. J-ball, corner pocket.
Nice little kiss off the backboard.
Agreed.
And later on, he's going to have his first kiss.
And how do you know this information?
Dame for 2.
Dame for 2. That's how we know. And Dom doing the unselfish play of picking twice to give franchise a free 3. And good. That's got to be frustrating to be that defender and not have your teammates step up on that one.
His 3-point shooting has been very improved from past seasons.
Yeah.
You know why? The Dogs practice more than any other team in the league.
It's true. They get at least 7 practices a week.
At least.
Yeah. Most of the time, they tend to do 2-a-days on Fridays and Sundays.
And they meditate together, so that's something. That looked like borderline assault, but they got by with it.
And Mike with the steal. I don't know where he was going with that.
All right, I'm going to give that a double candidate. A Pesty Player of the game.
And big shot from Dom.
Dom hits the 3, that's huge.
You know, that's big when he doesn't sway his feet like that.
That is going to eliminate my second nomination, because I was always going to say that was a sold play of the day, but it ended up in a Dom 3. J-Ball flopping, trying to get that.
With the bank 3. Ant's right, the bank apparently is open on Sunday. If you need a withdrawal, head on down to your local Bank of America.
Not officially a sponsor of this.
No, not at all. And Mitch with
Mitch continues his tough shooting streak.
Bad shot. And big play. Dean.
Dean continues his tough shooting
sold
streak.
That. Wow.
And what was that a finish with? His left hand.
Yeah, and that was a very sweet finish. He did a little abracadabra, not even on a magician team. And Montel with the big 3.
Long 3-pointer. I don't know if I necessarily love those shots.
I don't. Another big play. Dean subbing himself out. Not sure. We've got a Jonathan Santos sighting. Big Jonathan Santos sighting.
On that fast break there, it feels like the Dogs had a very easy 2 points if the ball was jumped off to J-Ball. Seems like they got a little too fancy there, but I guess that's what you could do with a 24-11 lead.
And big shot from Ryan.
26
Good inbound. Looks like Josue has the goggles out, being able to see the world.
He could show you the world.
Yeah, in fact, big TikToker, Josue.
Is he now?
He's got about 100K on TikTok. Or excuse me, 1 million on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
Dame with 2. Another nice little in the paint flip shot.
He does a lot of family content. He's a very wholesome guy.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think that actually.
Yeah. He's big on family. If you're looking for huge family content, check out Josue and the Fam. It's definitely not that. It's J&J Family, I believe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to download TikTok just to go follow him.
Yeah, the TikToks. And Dom with the good acting on that one.
Dom is a lot bigger than Noah
Yep.
on there. I don't know if Noah can hit him hard enough in order to knock him off like that.
Apparently Dom is just thrown to the side on that one.
He's almost tossed out of the gym.
My goodness. If you're looking for acting classes, definitely hit up Dom. He's got a couple of sessions a week. I believe it's Tuesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 7.
But not Wednesdays, because that is explicit adult content acting night.
100%. Check out the... we'll leave it at that.
Yes. We don't want to have to heavily edit these videos.
100%.
The body control from Dame.
Two of the refs were calling and one, but Kyle overruling. It's not an and one.
Until this very moment, we're 15 minutes into the first half. I had no idea Kyle was a ref in this game.
Yeah, that's the first time I've actually seen Kyle throughout the entire, and I'm pretty sure he's been here the entire time.
Yeah, those zebra stripes might as well be camouflage. You can hear the PA announcer and talking about putting a muzzle on the dogs here. It's a great line. I love good wordplay, but the dogs do talk a lot as a team.
They do. And a charge. And Dom calming down everybody, saying, "Yep, that's me."
At first, he couldn't believe it.
Oh, wow.
That's one of those classic landing.
Yeah, but honestly, from this angle right now where we saw it, that was a great act from Dame. He did not even touch his ankles. He just fell down.
He went to Dom's acting school.
He did, yeah. I believe he's a Tuesday guy.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. You know why? Dame actually has salsa dancing on Thursdays.
He does, yeah. He actually attends with Ant at the local 852 building in Celebration. If you're looking for a little salsa and or bachata.
I'd say if you're looking for another kind of salsa, visit Avocado in Celebration.
That's another great
delicious
restaurant.
Mexican restaurant.
But speaking of restaurants
Not
in
an official
Celebration, we have the Downtown Diner. Brought to you by some couple of dishes of the day. My favorite, Dutch Babies. It's a German pancake. Takes about 10 to 12 minutes to cook up, but the edges become so crisp, the inside's so delicate, so moist. Check out your local diner in order to get this said dish.
That's a really great promo for the diner.
It's not like I work there or anything. Yup.
Another attempted flop by J-Ball. I do love the effort. Noah being a little over his skis on that one. Almost got it. Try catching him with the football.
Yep, and Big Bird bringing the ball out. Good pass. Dame getting the ball. Free shot. Oh, definitely.
Nice block.
Dame looking for the call, but he did get the previous one that wasn't one.
Got a sub coming in.
Big sub. We got
Josue in for Dom.
number 69. Nice. Coming in.
I wonder why he chose 69 if he's so family wholesome.
Clear as day. Clear as day. Why?
Because 70 was unavailable.
It's true, yeah.
It's the highest number we can get.
Actually, 70 was outlawed in many teams.
Explicit content, yeah.
100%. Oh, good defense by Noah.
Great hands by Slim Delirium. Captain doing big work. But, I love this right here.
Ooh, Parker potentially with the trap. He said big body, no whammy.
Probably missed the shuffle a little bit right there. He might have done a little bit of a
little
bit of walking
bachata
before you got there, but it's always nice to see Parker score.
Ooh, big move by Dame. He's got to finish though. And Big Bird's got to let him. And one.
So here's how we're going to position that. Dame intentionally missed the first open shot, knowing he was going to go for an N1 after that. That's what we're saying.
In all honesty, it should have been. I hope they counted that N1.
They did. They did. It's now 30-18.
Okay.
A 12-point game, not necessarily a bad thing. You could still finish the half pretty strong and turn this into a game still.
Bandits looking for their first win of the season. Might be a tough team to come against to get that.
However, if the Bandits lose this game, I believe they officially clinched last place.
Yes. A lot of people had money on the Magicians early on to claim that last place, but they've come back and being 3-2 this season. Oh, big three by Dom.
That is season 2 Dom right there.
That is season 2.
That's season 2 Dom.
He told us explicitly that he needs to have Mike let go of the leash on him. Let him go. That's a dog's reference.
A dog pun.
Oh, yeah. And Jonathan Santos.
You give me a dog pun, I'd say you're barking up the right tree there.
The only thing not wrong about this is that play right here. I don't know where Mike's going with this. Ryan's very calm when it comes to how he plays. Well,
I guess you could say that turnover. Woof.
Oops.
Foul on Sweater, that's his third, team 7.
If you didn't get that, I guess the roof went over your head.
Yeah. It seemed like Montel was trying to play fetch with Josue. All right, enough of these dog puns.
I'm never going to stop with the dog puns, actually. Sorry. This is going to happen.
A little shoot 'em up from the Bandits.
Huh? Yeah. Favorite Biggie song? Who shot ya?
Marcus.
Huh.
All right.
Sure.
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah, sure. All right. That seems wrong.
Speaking of Marcus, he looks a little out of it on the bench.
He might just be taking a nice breather to end the half.
You know what's been really nice is we have a guy that works here that's been coming in and helping us.
And
His staff is next level right now.
yeah, shout out to this Winter Park Community Center here. They're doing a great job. And the staff loves taking shots with us after the game. Basketball shots, not alcoholic shots.
Yeah, we don't have time for all that.
No.
But if you are looking for a good mimosa, I would definitely head on down to the downtown diner where they do not only mimosa flights, but weekdays.
Josue, the one-man fast break, gets the defensive rebound on his side, coast to coast, and one. Let's see if he completes the old-fashioned three-point play.
That's about what, the third or fourth foul he's gotten this game. I think my over-under might be right about this.
Maybe first half, yeah.
Maybe I should have went up on that and placed the bet with Mitch.
Mitch will bet on anything, so that's actually a pretty good thing.
It's true. Mitch visits Vegas quite often.
And he's in the game now.
Yeah. Speaking
I don't know
of,
if he's been in the game, he could have just been silent in the game. Ooh, Josue almost had one.
I was about to say, we're getting a slip. And we got an argument from Slim Delirium. I believe he said, quote, "That's explicit. That's explicit."
He hustled real hard for that one.
Yeah.
He wanted it. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but he followed his shot. Very few people do.
Do you think they're ever going to put up any defense to stop Josue from getting inside?
No, I think right now Josue is unguardable for the Bandits. And right now, they're not even making an attempt to help out. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Body's wide open down low there. They were double teaming. Big Bird with the rebound.
And seeing him come down with the ball. Wow, that was one push-up. That was one push-up for the the amount of
I'm not quite sure
shots
that
he's made.
I'm not quite sure that qualifies as a push-up, but that's
You're right. He attempted it, but that's for the amount of shots he's made in this game. You think he's going to up it to 2 when he hits another?
Well, Big Bird is good friends with Big Park over there, and
Former Detective Parker. He's on the case.
he said get big.
And we got a miss.
The Bandits.
And that's the end of the first half.
Ash's Bakeshop is a female-owned local bakery that specializes in jumbo cookies, blondies, and brownies with new flavors added monthly. Through her creative treats and personalized customer service, Ash has taken home baking to the next level. Ash's Bakeshop offers local pickup and celebration alongside their free delivery to Disney resorts. Be sure to try one of their half-pound cookies the next time you are craving something sweet. Visit ashesbakeshop.com to learn more or follow them on all platforms at Ash's Bakeshop.
Welcome back. We have second half of Bandits Dogs Ball.
Entering the second half, Dogs up by 14.
Yeah.
Can the Bandits turn it around?
With the way Mike has been playing, yeah, defensive foul.
I love the defensive foul call on Nick down there, or by Nick, I should say. Looks like he's dancing in the club.
Sure he didn't join the Bandits last night.
No, he doesn't. He did his own thing. Looked like he was glitching in Fortnite. Franchise hits the first.
Good bucket.
I've never played Fortnite. I assume that's what a glitch looks like.
Definitely Fortnite dancing.
And franchise hits the pair.
The second. Marcus bringing down the ball.
I need a little more assertiveness out of Marcus in this second half here. If the Bandits want to make a comeback.
I think they need to get Montel more involved. Marcus is so shifty when he plays.
Yeah, they almost threw that ball away. Marcus got the ball back. And
There it is. And
there's a three-pointer.
Montel. See, this is what I was saying earlier. Got to get Montel more involved. The guy is a monster. Oh, good defense.
There was the unstoppable Exodia. I mean, Josue.
He might have obliterated that one.
Well, Dom came in over the top to obliterate it.
Yep.
Foul on franchise.
On the floor, though. Should be.
You know, fun fact. Every week we've made some level of Yu-Gi-Oh reference in the broadcast. That was the first one for today.
Well, the magicians definitely threw out a little bit of magical hats to deceive the Reapers on that one.
Absolutely. I guess you could consider the Dogs top 3 kind of like a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon.
Definitely could be.
Look at a great play by Mitch. Parker leading the pack. Nice little pass up. This is good ball movement. Can Parker hit this one?
Oh,
no, but it was again.
Oh, but
again, it was a great shot.
Play with it. Oh my God! Sweet finish of the day, brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop. That was quite a move from Josue to be able to make that spin and little reverse action. And Dame with the shot. Rebound from Dom, pushing pace.
With a head of steam, 1-on-4 turns the ball over.
Montel with a big shot.
But a rebound by Fadi.
Something you didn't need to do. You already set your feet. Good shot from Dame, though.
He just wanted to get back in rhythm there. You know what?
That, or he wanted the defense to catch up.
He just likes making it a little tougher on himself.
100%. I've been a fan of that myself.
So early candidate today for Campus Legend, brought to you by Campus Customs, easily Josue, right?
I agree. If he continues to play like he has, it's easy to say because he's been literally breaking ankles, getting into the paint, doing whatever he wanted on offense.
And he's unstoppable.
Agreed.
Nobody is even putting up a little bit of resistance.
Defensively, too, he's getting every board he can.
Big Bird in, Billingsley out.
It's tough to lose Montel early like this.
Yeah, And if you see, Big Bird immediately goes for Parker, pokes the ball away. Nice little turnover.
And,
and you
a
could say,
sole play of the day. Jeff Meadows strikes again.
also brought to you by Jeff Eddowes.
What's the call? Was there a call or not?
Something
Very
is going on.
First base ground ball.
This pastry is so flaky.
So is this referee crew right now. I have no idea that Kyle's refereeing. Yusuf randomly makes a call here. They're all trying their very best. Again, we got to remember these are unpaid referees. This has been a confusing times in the kingdom.
Agreed.
You know what you do like to see in the crowd? You see a lot of new faces. The league's growing. We now have tens of people in the crowd.
Yeah, I have no idea who half of these people are.
Josue.
If you want to come out, tickets are $30 a person. Children come in free.
Franchise
With the big three.
sniper.
As the kids would say, sniper gang.
Just, he's hit
A big shot from Marcus. Oh!
a good
As
response.
Brandon Ash would say, bang!
Sorry to who's ever editing this audio.
My apologies.
Mitch continuing his tough.
And one, come on. And Nick, once again blind, can't see anything down low.
You know who else can't see anything? Josue after he got hit in the face.
Wow. Oh my God, what was that?
Another candidate for sold play of the day.
Definitely foul. I've never seen anyone set up for a shot and just get no steam.
It does look like Josue and Dom are just having fun out there right now.
Montel looks drained in the corner.
Well, yeah, he can't see the court currently.
You gotta think. Do you think this Bandits team is better
Super
than
Dan?
last season's Bandits team?
I don't know. I wasn't in the league.
You saw the videos, right?
Sure.
All right. And thank you for that update.
Could this be it?
No, gonna continue to remain 0 for anything on the field for Mitch. And Dame with the easy inside.
And quietly,
Timeout the Dogs.
quietly, it's a 10-point game.
Speaking of timeouts, this one's brought to you by TNT Elite Hoops. TNT Elite Hoops is a local-owned basketball training facility that focuses on building stronger, faster, smarter, and highly skilled basketball players from the inside out. With over a decade of training and experience, they know how to develop players to become the best version of themselves on and off the court.
Nice.
Visit TNTEliteHoops.com to learn more.
Brown is saying don't help on the drive. They've given Money Mitch a lot of open threes. They've been fortunate he hasn't hit them. Tiny Dean, what? I heard you were gambling last night. What are your thoughts on this game?
We gotta tighten up on defense, man. We cannot help if Mike's driving. That kick out to Mitch wide open, I was in front of him. That's what's killing us right now. We're doing things we shouldn't be doing. We just gotta stick to our game plan, stick to our man, just play smart. That's it.
Okay, let's do it.
All right.
We've got Dame covering J-Ball. That's a matchup nightmare for Dame.
J-Ball has abused some of the very best of this league.
100%. He's abused anyone and everyone.
Quiet assassin.
He is doing whatever he wants inside.
He's not a quiet assassin.
No.
He's
He'll tell
in your
you.
face and he's just gonna abuse you.
Big defensive play by Mike, a block. Josue bringing it down. Literally getting anything he wants again. Inside again.
This league is, the highlight tape for this season is filled with great franchise defensive plays.
Agreed.
I think it's his best defensive season ever.
Honestly, that feels like a missed call. Or not a missed call, excuse me, a bad call. Josue definitely hit ball on that.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know if I noticed this, but Montel's got some sort of knee thing going on.
I can relate.
Nick, we all know you don't have an ACL, but go ahead and tell the world.
I feel like you just said that.
All right.
I don't have an ACL.
He does not have an ACL. Still plays high caliber basketball. Look at J-Ball right now playing excellent defense on D.
Yeah, Dean's not a guy, he doesn't like when you get physical with him defensively, so this is certainly...
And Dom's screaming at our announcing team because apparently he doesn't play defense. Great take by Montel.
I'm not really sure what that exclamation is.
Where was Dom on that defense, though?
Oh, do you have a rivalry going on with Dom telling you don't play defense?
No, apparently so. I'm not sure where he's getting at with that.
We're gonna have to get some insight on that after the game.
And Dom with the good defensive play. Mike's safe from Jeff Meadows on a sold play of the day.
I can't stress this enough. It's Jeff Eddowes.
You're right.
There's no M in there.
You're right, Eddowes. My apologies on that one. Sorry, my guy.
Foul on a three-pointer.
Sold me a few houses. Jeff Eddowes.
That's his third.
Lose the M.
Never. Not with the Magicians.
I put garlic salt on it.
I don't blame you. Maybe a little Kobe's white sauce.
I'd go for Kobe's. Hits the first free throw right there. Oh, there's signs in the crowd.
Wow.
This is new. What is going on here?
This is next level stuff.
And then we have to ask, why don't other people have signs? This feels like an old school WWE event.
Agreed, yeah. Who's bringing in the chair?
Something about Parker.
Actually, don't bring in any chairs like that. You will be kicked from the league. Dom with the ball bringing it down.
Dom with a huge chip on his shoulder. Gotta be a tortilla chip, right? 100%. Not a Dorito.
Because the only one putting those chips on his shoulder is him.
I gotta wonder whoever put the first chip on their shoulder.
And big time three.
Huge ball movement.
This is arguably a campus legend of the week, Josue. You're right about that.
Yeah,
he's killing it.
I think it's turning into inarguably right before our eyes.
And Dean with the three, finally hitting one. Only took him a whole half.
Maybe a whole season.
He hit a few last game.
I don't remember. Let's see, do they answer again? It looks like he wants to pull again.
Mitch getting in the way on that one.
Man, story of Mitch's life. He's just in the way.
J-Ball showing. Oh, big block by Dame.
Play.
Hey, so Dom talking to Nick, arguing for a call on that one. I'm pretty sure that was a clean block.
It looked like it, but you know.
We'll wait until group chat of the refs to hear Dom's explanation of why he should have gotten that foul.
Well, of course. Everybody feels like they should get fouled. That looked like kind of like a foul.
Wow. Little sold play of the day.
By
Jeff Eddowes, minus the M on that one.
There you go. I'm proud of you.
Whoa! Big time connection from Marcus to Montel. That was a big time play.
I'm going to say we have another candidate now for Sweet Finish of the Day, brought to you by Ash's Bakeshop.
And it might have been also Dish of the Day, sponsored by the Downtown Diner.
All right, Brown, it looks like they got a little life. Down 10 now, 8-10 to go in the game. The Brownie Rownies had a little electrifying play just now. Marcus alley-oop to Montel. The game is predicated on turning the ball over, running and getting easy transition buckets. They've struggled a little bit here in the half court. Let's go check in and see what they're doing. Maybe Dom has imploded. I don't know yet, but we can only hope for some good TV. Mitch.
Well, let's hear it. It's still a 10-point game. Okay, I mean, alley-oop, woo, cool.
Mitch, how was Vegas? I heard you won a lot of money.
$1,400 in 36 hours. Great trip, really good trip. I like my In-N-Out fries doggy style. You heard it here.
All right, we're.
Oh my
What do you think he sleeps on, Jeff Beddoes? The inbound by the Dogs. Give it a Dom.
Pesky player for Marcus. But I'm pretty sure they call it a foul because Dom argues for days.
Team's fourth. They're close to the bonus.
7 minutes left on the clock.
Hey, there's still time. There's 10 minutes left in this game.
Don't worry, Dom, we'll hear it later on.
You know what I love about Dom? He's always driven with his head up. He knows where to look for his
For a
fellow
potential
players.
play. and
Yeah,
then
whether
drive
the ball
in.
gets there or not, it's a different story. And here it is
And-
again.
Oh.
Surprising when Josue misses
Yeah,
this.
that was like a normal shot. Oh, yep, not taking it. Ooh, great play by Dave.
That's an excellent step through, and it's now an 8-point game.
Yeah, they're definitely playing very hard.
They're making their way back into this game.
There's been a lot of incidental whistles out of nowhere.
I just heard that.
Yeah.
I guess the question keeps coming back to, can they stop Josue? He's missed his
Great
last
defense.
two.
Dog's ball. Great defensive effort by Josue on that
He gave
one.
the
And
ball
J-ball.
right back. Yep.
Let Mike set up whatever he wants. Dom, but he's gotta let him land. He's gotta let him land. And we'll hear more argument from Dom. Even when he gets the foul, he still manages to yell.
Oh my goodness, Dom might be my favorite soundbite in the league today.
Agreed. And makes the first.
And he switched that because according to Dom, he likes girls. Although it's 2023, there's nothing wrong with the opposite.
I don't know where that came from, but
Nor do I, but I just want to make sure.
Dom likes girls. And big shot.
And he hits
And
all three.
of them. Somebody give this guy another foul. Dean lost his shoe. Extremely unexpected. And I'm looking for Dom to argue that he didn't foul him.
Just an incredible finish by Dane.
Yeah.
You know what I heard after that foul? Dom likes girls.
Dom likes girls. It was a great finish. Dom, what do you think? Did you foul him or no? No? Okay.
He acknowledges the foul.
That's a new one.
Christmas in July.
Yeah. Somebody called Frosty because it's
And
snowing.
Dom for the answer. No answer. You can hear Marcus saying go. He wants to push this pace. He knows
And the signature Marcus spin. Good pass. Finished by Montel. Yeah,
we're going to call
great
it a pass.
Great pass. Nick coming in out of nowhere.
It's a two-possession game right now.
I honestly think Nick should be worrying about reffing.
And here's Josue.
Parker with the pass. And Dom with the jumper. You gotta let him land. You gotta let him land.
But little mid-range. Back to an 8-point game.
And Pat with the three, forced it. Yep.
Probably not an excellent shot to take.
Yep.
Especially.
That was it's an over the back call, easy one.
Dom
was
with
an
his
easy call.
fourth foul, 4 minutes left.
I thought that was Mike. It was Dom?
It was called on Dom.
Interesting, because I don't think the Dom was even in there.
Neither did Dom.
And throwing. And it looks like a little bit of flop. Montel with the ball.
A lot of flop. Eventually, the Bandits got to start putting up more shots, though. There's 3 minutes and 40 seconds left.
Hey, great play. Dean's got to
can't
finish that.
it. Yeah, that's an
He's
issue.
got to finish
But
that.
that was in traffic. That's hard. He was flipping that up. His defense all around him.
Yeah, tell that to Josue. He's been finishing all day in traffic.
Well, he's a campus legend.
He is a legend. And Mike's settling down the offense. And Dom refusing to roll. And, oh wow.
You don't know if Mike was calling for Dom to roll
or
he
was
wanted...
he calling Jeff Eddowes?
No, he could have wanted to roll from the big shot.
And Dame with a tough shot. At some point, they got to call something. They're tangling him up. They're tangling up Big Bird.
I'm going to shout out Big Bird on that.
You know, he sneakily gets bored.
He was in there fighting for it, but the Bandits right away gave that ball back. That's tough. That's an issue.
I think they rushed that inbound.
That's the difference between experienced teams and inexperienced ones, though.
He's still there. Oh, great pass.
Some of the sound bites that we're getting.
Between Mike, Dom, Marcus.
Catch us on YouTube and TikTok.
And somebody give that guy a continuation. And if you look at Dom's knee, he is bleeding profusely.
We'll see how these teams finish out. There's 2 minutes left now. It's an 8-point game. Seems like one more basket from the Dogs could do it.
Hustle play.
Offensive rebound. And you saw Marcus there throw his hands up and said, oh my God. That's the story of great players on teams that really aren't doing what they would hope for.
Tough shot from Parker. Was a good open look. Another three. Oh. Gotta let him land.
That's his fourth, team 7.
Gotta let him land on that one.
And look,
three.
if he hits these 3 free throws, it could potentially be down to a 5-point game.
Yeah. They've been hovering around that 5-point mark.
Yeah. They haven't been able to get it really past 8 here.
Yeah.
They got it to 6, got it back up to 8.
But I will say, the Dogs, between Dom, Mike, and Josue, really running out that clock. Because at one point it was at 3 minutes, now it's at a minute and a half.
Classic blue team
Tactics.
lineage is to get 3 guards on the court.
Yep.
3 teams on the court is 1 team too many.
That might be,
Yeah.
Seems like too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, you don't play one-on-one-on-one.
You might, but then that's 21.
That's true, and 1v1 god then would have to become 1v1v1 god.
Shout out to Joel, who has been playing incredibly well for the Magicians.
Brown has made this a game. 59-54, 129 left. Both teams will be in the 1-1 at this point after next foul, so that doesn't matter. Sway, Parker, and Mike all in foul trouble. I think Dom might have 3 fouls as well. If I'm Brown, I'm going to try to keep attacking, try to elongate the game, see if I can get those guys out of the game. They still have 3 timeouts, so they have some to play with. I still think the Dogs win this game. I think they're going to out-execute Brown here. What do you got there? Who you got winning this one?
I got the Dogs. As much as I want the Bandits, I got the Dogs.
I think we're all pulling for the Bandits to get their first one. Basically, Bandits and Reapers locked into the play-in game at this point, so they're just playing to not, lose every regular season game. Yeah, you guys are good. You guys are good. Okay, I think we're about getting ready to get to the action here, so let's see how we finish with 129 remaining.
Will this be a time that we see the Dogs take their second L?
Personally, I don't believe it. I think the Dogs are going to close this one out.
It really just depends.
Because if the Bandits do come back to win, it's their first win.
We have a Jonathan Santos sighting on the floor. When that guy actually starts getting going, he gets going. And it's like you have to be okay with him playing within the offense. I think that's the toughest thing, is letting a player actually play to their capabilities.
Right now, the refs are just having to catch the ball.
And Dogs ball, you already know they're going to run out that clock so much more. So Bandits should be on the lookout to foul immediately.
I think that's fair.
And we have Big Bird shouting out to Ash's Bakeshop, cookies, 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 come get your cookies.
I heard Cookie Monster. Or Cookie, the adult film star that the Bandits were all hanging out with the other night.
I think so. Technically, this is correct. This is supposed to be correct. We're supposed to go off this to get to this. What's going on? So we have a disparity. What is this?
scoring.
62-54.
Well, he has 61 now.
I got 61.
There's only 2 more than what I have.
Leave it. Let's go. 59-54.
Okay, leave it. Yeah.
All right. We're going to leave it. Play resumes.
All right.
It's
Still
either
more
cookie, lock-in, bucket. I can't really tell.
or crab legs.
That was a nice play set up. They almost had it. Looks like the Dogs are trying to dribble the clock out right here. Smart play by Franchise there.
Good defense by Jonathan Santos. I'll rip that from him.
So I don't know off the top of my head, but I wonder if the Dogs had any timeouts there.
I'm
Seemed
not
like a good
aware of what the
opportunity.
timeouts are looking like right now.
At what point do you try fouling since it's 1-1?
Oh, wow. Great bucket by Mike. They're immediately bringing the ball down, though.
I am absolutely confused by the Bandit strategy in this last minute.
Kickball. Should have been a kickball right there. Well, you got to call it. You got to call it. Thank you. Dogs got away with a clear kickball violation. I think that's because Yusuf's still not aware of all the rules that we've gone through prior to this season.
We do play a different variation of the kickball.
As you can see, I don't be exaggerating in the group chat.
And once again, Dom is back in the broadcast. We've already brought up the
Why
whole
did you give
bleeding.
yourself a scrape?
You ever seen like
Dom's letting in our the trade secrets.
he can hit himself in the face and be like, that's what I just did.
Yeah, he hurt his own leg, he's saying.
Josue hits the first free throw, and this is an icing moment for the Dogs.
It's a big cream of the crop.
Again, the last couple of possessions, the last 2 minutes really by the Bandits as Dean calls for timeout. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't want a timeout. He's still making a timeout motion. I think he's saying once the play's over, they want a
Right,
timeout.
100%.
Yeah.
Speaking of earlier, they awarded the Magicians a timeout when we called for it after the actual set big free throw would be our possession. Tough move. They almost gave us a technical for it, but seeing how we asked for something completely different, they overruled that.
As we were talking about from an execution standpoint, the Dogs have the edge. They just shaved 46 seconds off in there. Brown did a good job of trapping the ball, but they couldn't secure both a steal and a rebound. I think they gave up like 2 or 3 offensive boards there, and that really hurt them. It is currently a 8-point game with 40 seconds. Brown has the ball. They're going to have to score quickly here. I think an and one is probably their best case scenario to get a foul on one of their guys, but you really need to score 2 or 3. You're going to have to trap and then foul immediately, turn this into a free throw game. Brown's rotations are weird. All of their shooters were on the bench. I don't understand what is going on at this point with Brown. Montel looks a little frustrated. But yeah, let's see what happens the last 40.
You know who knows it? Marcus. You see him shaking his head. He knows that they did not end this game like they wanted to. Dame, nice finish, 2 points. See, now they're going to play the foul game. Or are they? And the Dogs
Great,
roll the ball
interesting.
away.
Dogs apparently threw the ball away. Ground ball. Very controversial call. Very controversial call.
Look at Dean in the corner group. The Dogs are not accounting for it.
They're not. They're in awe. Josue back.
That gave the Dogs time to get back on defense. Another 2 for Dane.
And that's easy for Dom with the rim stuff.
And Parker with the nice contest on his teammate.
1-on-1. Josue is getting pretty angry about that call. I mean, it was very controversial. I'm almost 100% sure Dame did hit that ball.
Oh, I can't see that from here. I have no idea. We're just hoping for the best when we have that on the other side of the court. We're relying on the aptitude of the referees. and the honesty of the players.
Agreed. 26 seconds left in the game.
And he got Dom, one of
Dogs
the
are
best
up
free
by
throw
4.
shooters in the
Yeah,
league.
it's pretty easy. Oh,
And I jinxed it. And they got the board.
Wow, Dom with the big miss.
I feel like I just jinxed that for
You
Dom.
might have.
But here's the other thing. They got the offensive rebound. There was no reason to put up a shot.
Agreed.
Again,
You had to dribble out.
late game
You're up by
management.
4. You don't need to do too much.
Up 4 with 25 seconds left. You didn't have to put up a shot.
Two questionable no calls. You had a better view. Did that look like it was out off of? Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, I thought that should have been Dog's ball. That's fine. Maybe. I just felt like the Bandits had 2 lucky breaks there, but hey, it's their ball down 4, 23 seconds left. If you're the Dogs, just hold the damn ball. You don't need to attack. Don't shoot. You're up 4. Make them keep fouling you. I agree. I don't know why Ryan did that. You didn't get rewarded for it, and now you're at risk here. If the Brown team scores, all of a sudden it's a one-possession game with, I don't know, however many seconds left it takes them to score. But Dogs still in a good position, but the Bandits, man, they got some Uncle Mo here. We'll see what happens.
You know what can make this very interesting? If the Bandits hit a 3 here,
Yep.
there is no way for the Dogs to turn this into a 2-possession game outside of hitting their own 3.
A little too many passes. Yeah.
Are they in the bonus? I think they are.
I think they wasted a little too much time on that one. Dom is wondering how that was a foul draped all over him.
These are 2 huge free throws for Dean here because they could play the foul game. Might be a little late for the foul game, but yeah.
They can win this game. They can win this game.
They can lose the game, they could tie the game, but they can win it as well.
And they miss it. Rebound from Dave. And finish.
They got the 2 points anyway, but will those 3 seconds come back to haunt them?
They might.
Josue, excellent free throw shooter again, just like Dom. Let's see what we got here.
I'm wondering how many timeouts does the Bandits have? You know, it would have been very helpful if Dean hit the first, missed the second. 1 and 1.
Turns out nobody knows the 1 and 1 rule.
Yeah, it's supposed to be in the last 2 minutes after 2 fouls, you're immediately in there. Yeah, big shot.
Didn't affect Josue at all. Didn't even touch the rim. Again, campus legend of the day. Win, lose, or draw, but probably win.
And big time. Big time talk from Josue.
We need a quick 3, all right? That's all we got. Get it fucking open, make the quick 3, and foul immediately, all right? That's it. Let's go.
Brown is looking for a miracle. If you're the Dogs, you can't foul. They close really hard, and there's no need to here. You're up 4 with 8 seconds left. Let him hit the 3 and make him foul you. There's 19 fouls, so at this point you're getting 2 free throws. Just don't foul. That's the dumbest thing. Dom has 5 fouls. Dom should not be anywhere near the ball. If I'm Brown, I go towards Dom, see if I can foul him out.
Free throws,
See what happens.
they get the ball back only down by 3 instead of 4.
Our impartial camera woman currently just got to take the shot right here. Too much time off the clock.
And Pat missed it.
They dribbled out the clock.
I think they dribbled out their own clock.
They did.
They really needed to go immediately into it. They didn't have time to do what they were doing around everything.
It feels like they mismanaged the last 2 minutes of that game. But end result, Dogs 64, Bandits 60.
And this is Gator and BDM signing off.
You stay classy, Winter Park.
Great game, guys. Great fucking win. Let's go. Way to go.
Dogs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
All right, so Sway, someone who actually plays defense, you come over here. Dom's out of his mind if he's locking anybody up. Sway, you're the player of the game. I didn't see what your stats were, but great job out there. You did a great job attacking all day. You're hitting some perimeter jump shots.
First 3 in like the whole season, baby. Yeah, I had to hit one today. I was hot.
Thank you for saying it. I didn't want to call it out. Talk to me about what your game plan going into the game was.
So honestly, my game plan coming in today was attack the basket, and if somebody picks up on me, dish it. But hey, they wasn't helping, so I was just finishing at the rim all day. And we got a ref right here who wasn't giving me no calls, but hey, we'll take it.
So I think the Selly Nation World saw your guys' all-star picks, 2 of them right here, and it was one of the more questionable lists ever. You guys have had a couple days to think about it. I'm actually surprised you came out in public. What are your thoughts now on the list with a couple of days to think about it?
The list, I might have been not thinking that day. You know, we had a couple shots, you know what I mean? But hey, I'm still going with my list though. Hey, y'all better not disappoint me next game, all right? Stop playing.
All right, last question. You play the Rangers for first place next week. Early thoughts on the matchup?
Hey, it's going to be a great game. Hey, Phil and y'all better be ready because we coming with that defense, boy. We finna sit down and, hey, get in y'all ass, boy.
I can't wait. My ass is going to be open. All right, Sway, congratulations. Great job. We'll see you guys next week. All right, Eric, good job, my friend. We're good.